Hey Stampers, it's Gail Davenport. I'm here today to show you this card for Valentine's Day that we're going to make. And I have to apologize, and yet I don't, because I pretty much cased this from somebody on Pinterest, which I just love. Her name is... Annie, I think? Anyway, the only thing I changed is I put the little pearls down here, but I just loved it. I thought it was beautiful, and so I wanted to do this. So this is for my girls in my class that are watching. This is the stamp set that we used, and this is called Meant to Be. It is in our Occasions catalog, and it's on page 6, and you get 10% off. You get the stamp set and the framelits. And the framelits, I love, 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 love. There are so many of them. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's so many, we had to put them on 2 different pieces. But we're using this tiny little piece to give us our scalloped edge, and then we're using the heart for cutting out our hearts. I just love it. So we're going to get started on this. I'm going to show you a couple more things that we're going to use. I used the Tranquil Tide. I don't remember if she did or not. Subtle Tide. Excuse me, the subtles. And I just ran it through, and that's kind of what gave me my textured edge that you can see, and then it gave me the little lines when I do the scalloped edging for the stitching. So I was very, very happy about that. And we also used the Pretty Label Punch in the annual catalog on page 211. We used Gray Granite and Cherry Cobbler as our 2 inks. And then we used Old Olive, Light and Dark, Cherry Cobbler Light and Dark, and Color Lifter in our stamping blends. So this is our cardstock. It's Gray Granite. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is Whisper White, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. And we stamped in there Just for You, and I did that in Cherry Cobbler, and then I did the hearts, the little ones, these 2 hearts over here in the Granite Gray. This is all the same stamp set. Then on the front, we're going to do this, the Whisper White. This measures 5.5 by 3 1/4, and it's going to go like that. So let's go ahead and get that adhered right now. And I just put the glue on the wrong side, so we're going to have the negative approach for this one. But it's still going to be okay. You wouldn't know it if I hadn't told you. So anyway, this is the front of it, and these are our frames. Now what this really is it's all the same stamp set, but when you use the framelit, it cuts it out and it gives you a heart like that. But I didn't want that. I wanted all of this like she did, and I thought it was so pretty. So the trick is you cut it out like this, and then you put some Scotch tape to sort of hold it in place. And that's where your dimensionals come in easy. So if you've got a spot that you think needs a little extra hold, that's where you put your dimensional so that you can have it going the right way. So we're going to go ahead and adhere our dimensionals. Our hearts on dimensionals. And I left one so you could see how I taped it. And I just kind of look to where I see a weaker spot, and I make sure I put a dimensional over it so it doesn't float away, so to speak. Now, this is how she did it. She took her heart and she turned it upside down, and then she stamped that. And I did all the coloring, incidentally, with color lifters. And I used the light Cherry Cobbler, and then I used the dark Cherry Cobbler for the flowers. And I did the same thing for the leaves. I did the light Old Olive, and then I went back over it with the darker Old Olive. Well, okay. So now I'm going to put a dimensional up here because that'll hold it. And I'm going to put one down here. But I still think that little spot needs just a little bit more. So I tried to tear this as tiny as I can, but that's kind of hard. but it'll hold it. So now we're going to put this on, and we'll put it in the center. So when we do our Happy Valentine's Day, this is already raised on dimensional, so you only need one on this side. So I put it on just like that, and this is punched out with the pretty label punch. And then Stampin' Up! Doesn't have Cherry Cobbler Red pearls, but they do have the Stampin' Blends, and they seem to do well. Well, let me see if I can get it with this. Yes, they seem to do well on the pearls if you do them with the cherry blends. So I was excited about that because I haven't seen anything rubbing off. And I just did 3 little dots down here just to kind of give it a little bit extra punch, and I kind of thought it actually showed a little bit more of a delicate even. I liked it. That was just my little add-on, but this is our card for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thank you for watching. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, I would love that. And if you want further notifications, just push the little bell at the end, or at the bottom of the video. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. Please feel free to get up with me at gaildavenport.stampinup.net. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.